of your long day, labor struggle. Here I am, just sitting in the Kroger self-checkout room. Waiting on the cashier to review my footage again. Tried to crack a joke and somehow I'm disappointed that it don't land. God, I wish the world was funny. I can see you in the middle school cafeteria, holding court for breakfast every morning. One guy is chugging chocolate milk till he pukes. I couldn't muster up no contribution. From his bio sprung yet another joke. I barely spoke, like the ghostly apparition of your long day labor struggle. Here I am, just sitting in the Kroger self-checkout room. Waiting on that cashier to review my footage again. Try to crack a joke and somehow I'm disappointed when it don't land. God, I wish that I was funny. Are my convictions hanging like the hobo from the ride? Are my convictions hanging like a hobo from a ride? Hauling coal and timber through the mountains, mined by men who've toiled under the thumb, heaped on the backs of weary black men, over great big tracks of steel, straining every nerve. I still wish that I was funny. What does that say about me? Hello, Poorcastle. Sunday night. We are Grace Rogers. This next song is called Tranquility. When I was alive, I wanted something to stare at. Orange the clinch of my head. It kept being my phone. It kept being all political thinkers to whom I subscribe. They couldn't save me. I still I wanted to be that genre of man on Instagram. Motionlessness and taskless. What I wanted to be, looking down on the ashes, pretending that I can't see. Tranquility, tranquility. When I was alive, I roved and rambled around, always making a sound. Compulsions to consume and put down. Drunk and raging again, readjusting my belt, waiting for you to come on home and turn me off, shut me down. I wanted to be that genre of man on Instagram, Motionlessness and taskless. What I wanted to be, looking down on the ashes, pretending that I can't see. Tranquility, tranquility. Motionlessness and taskless. What I wanted to be, looking down on the ashes, pretending that I can't see. This is like the coolest place directly by a dump that I've ever hung out. It's pretty badass. It's This next song is called Smoke 'Em. It's about, I would say it's about living in Moorhead, Kentucky. To all. feel so lucky every single time I get to play music with these guys. Yeah, it's a miracle. Over here on my left, from Lexington, Kentucky, I got Chris Cup on the bass. And behind me, from the south end of Louisville, I got Scott Boyce tearing it up on the drums. And over here to my right, from Moorhead, Kentucky, my ride or die, Ian Gordon on guitar. This next song is the title track from our album that came out a year ago yesterday, called Mad Dogs. Work Yeah, trouble comes like flickering through the still. We got just a couple more for you. We are Grace Rogers. If we know how to do anything, it's how to close it down. Buddy Thomas will be a jam buster. This next one is called Westport. That's as much for my band as for you. But this is a song I've been kind of dedicating it to displaced people everywhere. It's for my buddy Taya, who passed away a few years back. One of my dear friends in high school, who was she was a refugee from Bosnia. But I think that all of us are maybe a little closer to being displaced people than we think we are, and many of us here are displaced people too. So it's something that becomes a closer reality with increased, climate crisis and political violence, and not to be too much of a bummer, but it's all the reality we're living in. We're here together. Let's talk about it. This is just a love song to anybody who is displaced from somewhere that they would choose to be if it were better there. Like the oranges dried and peeled, lying in my windowsill, like a shepherd to his sheep. You know this can't keep. Again, if you were to live, all something else would have to die. That might sound dramatic now. You know it ain't a lie. I'll drive out to Westport again. I won't jump in. Sing to the wind, I'll be right back home again. Thinking of you after all this time. Do you remember in 10th grade? That old copy tried to save us. Said we would all end up in hell, worse, in jail. I guess that you're already there. And I will burn with you someday. This is our last song. It's about relaxing. have t-shirts. We love Poorcastle.